Okay, welcome. This is the brother Lamadia, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the believers of Yahweh Shah. So in this video, I want to talk about self-talk. Now, what is self-talk? Self-talk is the thoughts that enter your mind that guide you to make decisions. Now, you have positive self-talk and you have negative self-talk. But I mostly want to talk about the negative because that is usually what gets us jammed up in circumstances that could have been prevented. So now, an example of negative self-talk is you being at the workplace and a person says something to you that may trigger you to react, and you bite into the bait, and you find yourself without a job because you may have overreacted to a situation and you let your ego take over your mind, and those thoughts may kick in like, nah, man, I can't let this person talk to me this way. Or let's say, you know, you might be on a job site with a homosexual or a lesbian that want to be a man, and let's say something happened that may trigger an emotion to you, but sometimes it's just best to keep your composure, because what it really is, negative self-talk, are spirits on the left-hand side. In other words, demons operating in your mind to get you to react, to do something carnal that you will have to pay later the consequences. This is why it's important to have discipline, because you're going to always enter circumstances that make you feel uncomfortable being in Esau's wicked environment. So you got to learn how to navigate and maneuver around the bullshit, to be quite frank. Now, here's a disclaimer. I'm not saying a person should take any bullshit for anybody, but there's ways to go about things that will not get you jammed up. There's a saying that goes, there's many ways to skin a cat, which means there's many ways to achieve a goal. And being carnal is being one-dimensional. So now, let's go into the scriptures, and I'll come back with different examples. Now, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Now, that's a person that reacts off impulse. Whatever that person feel, that person react, because that person warring after the flesh. That's a carnal person. Verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Now, carnal is the same as saying the word flesh when you check the root word of the word carnal. So it says, for the weapons of our warfare. Now, warfare is a battle, of course. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, meaning it's not fleshly. It's not something that you could hold on to and, you know, fight with. The weapons will be the scriptures. And it reads, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. Now, a stronghold is a place, a fortress that people run in for safety. And we go to the scriptures that say they have made lies their refuge. So the fortress represents the different lies or etiquettes or behaviors that is against the Most High, or that's unacceptable with the Most High. Verse 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahushua. So when we go into the scriptures, we learn what? To be wise as serpents and harmless as a dove. Because we understand that everything that goes on around us are all spirits. And these spirits do things to try to make us fumble the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Now, here's more examples of negative self-talk. An example is a person that just always doubt themselves all the time and don't believe they could accomplish certain things, such as receiving certain jobs. Well, if you pray to the Most High, the Lord will grant you that job if you have faith, and if it be the Most High's will. But you have to believe first. Another example is a guy, he see a girl that he been digging on, or he see a girl that he like in the store, at the bus stop, whatever the case may be. But he will talk himself out of not communicating with that girl, because he would talk himself into, nah, she wouldn't like me, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. Well, to be quite honest, confidence is what win over of females. As long as you pass the stage of handsome, you good. All you need is confidence. You got to actually believe that you could get her. And and a woman will see, the woman will feel your energy as you being confident. Understand? The least that can happen is her saying no to her giving her number out to you. But you gotta always keep in mind too that just because she say no, there's plenty of girls that will say yes. So you gotta look at the positive side, because you're always gonna get rejection. You can't be afraid of rejection, because coming to the truth, we coming back to our masculinity, back to our manhood. The Lord ain't call us to be no shy little sissies. So I say that to say, a lot of the doubts that enter our minds and the negative self-talk are demons. Now, you have a saying that goes, he that say he can and he that say he can't are both usually right. Why is that so? Because the person that say that he can will keep doing something or keep working at something until you accomplish something. Whereas a person that say they can't will never try it out and will never find out if he's good or bad at it. So he failed at the beginning for not trying. So now we have Ephesians chapter 6, and I like to begin at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Verse 11, put on the whole armor of the Most High. Now, we read in 2 Corinthians that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So it referenced us being in the faith as a battle. So now it's telling us to put on the whole armor of the Most High. And what's the armor of the Most High? Back again to the scriptures. The scriptures are the weapons and it's the armors. So it says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now the wiles is talking about the trickery, the things that happen in our personal life. So when you keep the scriptures in your mind, That's how you combat them thoughts. Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. So we're fighting demons. And the scriptures is what keep us strong to fight off these demons. Or the scriptures is defense to wear away these demons. Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day. And having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth. Now we go to ancient times. They will gird they garment and wrap them around their legs in war, so they could be more mobile in battle. So in spiritual sense, we gird up our minds so we could be mobile in a spiritual battle. Back to verse 14. Standing therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye should be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Now, the fiery darts of the wicked are the different attacks from Satan. And the main attacks be the attack on the mind. Because Satan understand if you could weaken the mind, you could break the person. But the main thing is to keep spiritual. And eventually, everything will work in our favor. So a few words before I close is, anything is possible in the faith of Yahushua. And we have to pray more and more any difficult times that we're approaching. So again, I'm going to say all praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem V'Kar Kodash. Peace.